What's up, my Libras? It's me, Amethyst Rose from Tarot and Witchcrafting, and today we are actually presenting a new tarot reading. It's a wellness tarot checkup. I'm so thankful and honestly happy, to have you Libras in my life and have you guys liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'm so thankful that you guys, I have your support. And so I just wanted to go ahead and start my journey and adding to the monthlies. So in addition to the love for Libras, we're going to also do wellness tarot and soon to come career tarot. Ooh, getting all that tarot. And if you'd like a personal reading, I am actually open. You could book a session with me at my website, thelovershermeticsupply.com. And all that will be in the description box below, as well as these lovely new decks that I'm really excited to present. We have the Tea Leaf Fortune cards, the Voyager Tarot, Angels, Gods and Goddesses, and Sacred Destiny Oracle. All right, my witches, my Libra witches, let's get started. We're starting with the Tea Leaf Tarot, and we are going for October 2020 overall wellness. What's the focus? What's the focus for all of that? For the best benefit, where should we focus? Feeling like... Oh. Okay. Anything else? Oh. Anything else? I feel like that's what they want to talk about. So Libras, you want to know about your wealth. And they say that they're connected. All right. And so let's go ahead and get a bigger picture on your wealth. We're using the Tea Leaf Tarot Fortune cards to get the picture. All right, here we go. Now that we got the big picture, let's get started. The first two that flew out was Crown, Honor, and Respect will come to you. Excellent, excellent. I believe it, Libras. Honor and respect will come to you. And Bow, you are highly thought of. So that's part of the message here when it comes to your wealth. We got dealings or relationship with a man when it comes to your wealth. So you might end up doing some type of a teacher or partnership that will be a man or a male energy. Success. Yeah, this is great. We got key, successful outcome to your problems when it comes to money as well. So for some of my Libra witches, you have been having money problems, and this is for you. Excuse me, I'm just really feeling that one, like, oh, I'm stressed, right? But now, just letting you know, there's a successful outcome, and I feel like there's actually a man helping you get through that. That could be like a new opportunity, a new partnership. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody that's like giving you an opportunity, opening a door, giving you a door that you can open, right? We also have dealings or relationship with a woman, though. I did see this as well. So when it comes to your wealth and money, I see both energies probably 2 people. You might be working with 2 mentors, or you might be working with separate agencies or having multiple clients. Something about some Libras having multiple clients. Some Libras are having multiple jobs, and some are having like teachers' jobs. Got a lot going on with money opportunities there and solving them. We have teardrops, great personal sorrow. So October's kind of a rough month for that. You got to admit, a lot of things coming out with balance and getting balanced. And if it's not working for you, then it gets pushed out there for you, usually by September and October. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So some of you, most of you, this is for money. So most of you is saying this is a business career opportunity. And it's about money. Some of you, though, yes, it's an actual baby. And bouquet, compliments from an admirer. And I feel like very much that some of you have, you know, where you're going to have an opportunity to have a business relationship. But I do feel like that since there's 2 energies that showed up, it could represent for some of you that there's an admirer. Even though maybe you met them as a teacher or a client, there's still that energy there. They admire you. And I mean, we do see that you're highly thought of and you're honorable. Apple, temptation, oh my gosh, will test you. Oh, Libras, oh goodness. So definitely this admiring, compliments from the admirer. One of these relationships will most likely, you will feel tempted to take it to the next step, or they will feel tempted to take it to the next step. I'm curious how that's going to go. We're going to have to pull another card on that. I am totally drawn to this situation. And oof, Libra, how interesting is this? You got Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. And what a cool card. What a cool perspective, because right under it, this is why I went, ooh, you got the gavel as a Libra. Justice, scales, balance, law. Involvement with the law. And so, but triumph over troubles and obstacles, you're going to fly and rise above it. Control your anger. So this is a message for very specific for the well-being of some Libras and your wealth in October. I can see that somehow you have something like legal matters to take care of and rise above them. Don't be a target, be perceptive, spirit, and fly above that, because your anger can really be destructive, and it's with a legal matter. That's not where we want to disrupt the balance per se because then we have ladder, and that's climbing towards success. How awesome is that? That's correct. And in wealth, right, my Libra? Which is, you guys are absolutely climbing the ladder, and we have a tree, affairs with your family. So you might even end up, some of you Libras are going to most likely end up even doing business with or drawing your family members in once you're successful. Some Libras will do that, where they might even start pulling in their family members. Hey, let's start a business, or let's do that thing we were always wanting to do. Oh, so we got a couple stories on the board. Okay, couple stories on the board. I'm just going to kind of gently, I kind of got them all. That works. Because next deck is the Voyager deck. Thanks, Billy. I love you. Libra witches, right? I fucking love my Libra. Anyways, my Libra witches. Let's talk about your health. Sorry, I said health. I meant wealth, but health, wealth, they're associated for sure. October 2020. What's this honorability? The Lovers. I'm sorry it's in reverse, but let's check that out. So, in reverse though, because the Lovers is always a choice, right? The Lovers is a choice about connection and to the spirit and to the self and to the opposite, who is you, who you are them. But right now, it's like with money going on, you know, I'm seeing that you're feeling like it's an unfavorable time right now to have a connection or a relationship, or you're not seeing that you're having that be fulfilled right now with everything else that's going on. What's going on with, because I feel like that's in compliments over here to this whole situation where temptation's going on. You know, you have an admirer and you're having these dealings and relationships with male and female energies. There are people in your realm. Whether or not it's sexual, it definitely was business. And now I think we're wondering, should it be sexual because of the temptation? And I'm getting like I don't think you should take it sexual. Don't blur those lines like that with your wealth. Any more from the Voyager? Any more from the Voyager? Okay, so instead, I'm getting like instead, be the priestess. They know what to do. They know deep down, because it's the high priestess, right? And being more in tune with themselves rather than when you align yourself, then you're aligned with the universe, and because you are one song. When you raise your vibration, so you can be on the same path. Yeah, I mean, this is an enlightenment time for you for sure, but it's an introspective time for you with the moon on your mind. So getting wiser, learning about the past and the future, having plans, metamorphosis, the death, right? But it's all the spiritual death to grow again too, because it's feminine and it's birth as well. So you're going through this birthing instead. So it's not about taking all this beautiful new energy that you've accumulated and love that you've accumulated for yourself and just throwing it towards another person right now. It's about nurturing. I have 3 of Worlds nutrients, or nurturing nutrients as well though. Get your nutrients, but also like there's a balance to this. There's a refinement to this. The 3 of Worlds is equivalent to like a 3 of Pentacles. And it's like a juggling act, because I see with money, love's getting mingled into, and so is yourself, right? You're still like, I need self-care. Because after all, this is a wellness for October. This is a wellness spread for you, October 2020, Libra witches. And so therefore, we have to remember that we have to still put ourselves in the mix. No matter how much we have school and we have jobs and we have lovers, we have to make us be in the top 3 for sure. And there's plenty of bounty and fruit and money and security and wonderful things. Let's take it to an evolved level though. This 3 is really feeling like the trifecta though, of having the balance of those wonderful things in our lives. Best advice for all of this. What's the best advice? Best advice for my Libra witches. I'm really loving this Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. I'm really loving how it's starting to flow. At first it was so velvety, I couldn't really like get a good snap back from the bridge, but I'm loving it now. And I've always loved the pictures and the simplicity. Best advice for my Libra witches. I feel like there's so much advice to actually give you, Libra witches, in a sense, because there's like a few scenarios, so I'm not even kidding. There's a few of you tuned in with a few of these different scenarios. The first few that fell out was taking risks. Your second eagle card about rising above it, right? But this one says taking risks. So it's also letting you know that while you're rising above it, sometimes rising above it is something that means actions that you haven't done before, right? Taking risks. Doing something different usually is risky. Doing something that you believe factually is risky sometimes. Being yourself is risky sometimes. But rising above it is that huge kind of, so for my advice for my Libra witches who are having legalities, rising above it, taking risks. Flexibility as well. We do have to be flexible. You're climbing the ladder of success. You're having family affairs going on, and you're having temptations going on, and you're having legal matters going on, and this is all about wealth. So flexibility is absolutely on the plate for you. Gateway. I love this picture though, like this unicorn and this magical land. Yeah, I feel like Libra witches, you've expanded your consciousness. You're in a new magical world now. This gateway is opening up. It's 2 full moons, a new moon, a blue moon from October 1st through October 31st. It's pretty intense. We're having a lot of gateway action. So you especially, Libra, pay attention because your senses are just expanding. Your voyage, I see emotional depths and going on a trip for them. Interesting. Yeah, some of you Libras are going to go ahead, and some of you Libras are moving physically. Some of you Libras are just taking a vacation journey, but it's like a soul journey. Yeah, some of it, it's just been an emotional journey, and you're rising above that now. Even though you've learned all those lessons, and look at how like of an ancient, beast existential. Interesting. Because new beginnings. Oh, new beginnings. Be excited about the new beginnings that are on their way. I mean, your wealth is definitely supported, and you're respected and highly thought of, so your wealth seems pretty secure, and you even triumph over troubles and obstacles, and there's new beginnings. Let's lastly do where if you need an angel or a goddess or a god, let's send them your way, Libras. Who, if my Libra witches need anybody, should they be sent? If my Libra witches need a god, angel, goddess, who should be sent? Oh, my Libra witches. One more time, I feel like. One more time. It's just a little tight there. Okay. Goddess of strength, stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. That is totally beautiful. The balancing of the moons and the energy of yourself. Angel of joyfulness, something wondrous and magical is about to happen. I am so thankful you're getting some joy and delight after such a deep and high existential rebirth that you just kind of went through. Even though that's over, you're still in that high priestess mode, and so you could use a little bit of some excitement, joy, something magical in your life, huh? These angels and goddesses are on their way to support you, my Libra witches. Oh, what a cool reading. Thank you so much for letting me read it for you and do a wellness checkup for you. I love and appreciate and value you, my Libra witches. I fucking love you. I love you all so much. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you want that personal reading, just check in the description box below, thelovershermeticsupply.com. And until next time, my beautiful Libra witches, peace, my Libra witches.